Welcome back to Cousin John Car Stuff. Hope everybody's doing well. So, recently I was asked, I have a 17 Sonata Hybrid, similar to the one you had, and it had some issues. First, the engine went out and had to be replaced under the factory recall. So that's a good point there, it's got a new engine. But then it developed a dead miss just like mine, cleared up on its own, and then it did it again 6 weeks later. The dealer was unable to diagnose the problem. So right there I'd say, buy even just the least expensive code reader you can find out where your diagnostic port is, and if the car, be it hybrid or gas, has a hiccup, so to speak, then go ahead, plug it in, see what it says. Of course, after you've pulled over and stopped, because sometimes it'll be a pending code, and driving a bit more, the pending code goes away. So, this individual has some trips coming up this summer. John, I'm not so sure. Should I go ahead and sell it? Replace it? What should I do with this vehicle? Well, I can't give you a right answer. The right answer is what works for you. Now, if you're thinking of selling, there's some thoughts there. Get a hold of dealers, We Buy Your Car. But first what I'd do is I'd go to kbb.com, my car's value, and just go under make and model, plug in the information, miles, condition, color, etc. And just because that shows trade-in of, say, 11.9, doesn't mean that's what it's worth. It's just giving you a guide that you know it isn't worth $5,000, you know it isn't worth $25,000. And what gives it a little bit of extra value is that whatever the mileage is, the engine itself does not have that many miles. It's got a lesser amount of miles. So that's a bit of extra value potentially right there. And that the engine still has, presumably, some amount of warranty left if that engine warranty is transferable. The big question, and there's a co-worker that's got a situation similar to this we'll get into in a moment. So the question for this first person, trips coming up this summer, is the confidence and trust there that right now when you get in the car to go somewhere, do you have lingering doubts? Gee, I hope it gets me to work or wherever I'm going and back with no problems. Do you have full confidence? I've got a new engine, I've got the clean bill of health from the dealer. This car is going to last me years. Which one do you have, the lingering doubt or the full confidence and trust that the car will do what it should, get you where you want to go? That's the big question, which only this person can answer. And then look financially. Gee, I own this car free and clear, and dealers who will buy my car if I don't buy theirs will give me $10,000. What's available, and make sure I find dealers that don't charge over sticker or add other stuff on top of sticker. This is something that could work. On the other hand, I've still got 2 years of payments left. I owe X number of dollars. Financially, would it work? And that's what we don't know. The first person bought it new or bought it used and has some time remaining on the loan. So, this person has to decide, A, I've got full confidence it'll get me wherever I want to go, no problems. Recent engine, it's good for the long haul. Or B, I'm just not that confident, I don't know I can trust it on a long trip. I just have my doubts. So that's what's being weighed, are those two thoughts right there. Now the second person is a coworker that, due to our schedules, we don't get to work together very often, but in this case, the engine on the coworkers went bad, and from what I'm understanding, should have been covered under warranty, but the dealer came up with some excuses why it wasn't, and this coworker had to pay for the engine on their own. So recently I, with scheduling, got to work with this coworker, saw you got it back, how's it doing? It's doing okay. And we discussed previous, while I was getting the engine replaced, what's your feeling? Once you get it back, are you going to be confident and keep it? Do you want to just sell it? What do you want to do? And the coworker was, I'm done with it. I prefer, even though I own this one and I don't have to write a check each month, I'm done with it. I'll let you know, find out what it's worth on trade. And what I've really decided, I'd like to have new, full warranty, should there be any problems or issues. The warranty takes care of it, and the dealer's not coming up with excuse to try and bill me for it. And my response was, that's true, and to some degree I can help you out with that. So that's what he's going to do when he's ready and evaluated how much, etc., per month, and how many months, how much total, and just what would suit his transportation needs for the unknown number of years, that he will be ready to move on, and I'll assist him with finding a dealer doesn't mark over sticker, add on supposed required fees, if you will, and get him squared away on that. So that's two different scenarios with two different outcomes. The first person depends, again, do you have full confidence you can drive it the next 2 years, no problems, no muss, no fuss? Or are you, gee, I have to get to work, I hope it doesn't have issues and make me late. I'm heading home, I hope I'm home in time for dinner without issues. This is what only the first person can decide. No one can tell you. Others may say, you had a very recent engine. Why'd you do that? Or if there is an issue down the road, another person would say, see, you should have gotten rid of it. Ignore them. It's your vehicle, your decision. Your decision is the right decision. Don't listen to the naysayers. Either way you go. So there you are. Please like, share, subscribe. We can grow the channel. Let's see how much more we can grow the channel. But until next time, thank you for coming by, and we will see you next time through. Take care.